Hey guys, what's up? So in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to look at different ways in which mental health is portrayed on the media. Some common stereotypes and myths that are shown on TV are that mentally ill people are violent, they are beyond help, they must be like geniuses, or that mental illness is cool or sexy. Today I wanted to look at a show that has a more accurate portrayal of mental illness. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the show called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I highly recommend it. Don't let the title fool you. The show actually does a pretty good job of unpacking this like crazy stereotype. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, the protagonist Rebecca starts off living in New York, working as a lawyer, but then she runs into her ex-boyfriend while he's in town and decides to move to California where he lives. So the show starts off by focusing on her obsession with her ex-boyfriend, but we see that the situation is a little more nuanced than that. Um, so the scene I'm going to look at is after Rebecca receives her diagnosis.
A diagnosis, a diagnosis.
She is diagnosed with borderline personality disorder after some evaluations following her suicide attempt. For those who don't know, borderline personality disorder is a mental disorder characterized by unstable mood, behavior, and relationships. So this video is talking about her, or is her talking with her friends after she got her diagnosis.
So you didn't go to group therapy, you just blew it off?
No, I didn't go. I was too upset. I don't have an illness. I have a personality disorder. It's not something I have. It's something I am. This is what I feared my whole life. I'm broken.
Honey, what did I say to you over and over in the car? You are not broken. You're wonderful.
She's right. You are an inspiration to hundreds of people. There is a Facebook group in Venezuela that's completely devoted to you. It's called El Buncho Valiente.
Oh my God, seriously, stop. Okay, listen, Rebecca, if you hate this diagnosis so much, then let's get a second opinion. Second opinions are very common, and this new doctor, he just met you. He doesn't know you yet. And who says we just have to sit here and accept his diagnosis with a capital D? You don't have to just take his D. Who says his D is so great?
Oh, you're right. He should get to know me better before he shoves his D down my throat.
Yeah, what we should do is get another D, and then we'll have two Ds. One here and one there, and we'll just figure out which D you like better.
Okay, let's calm down.
Okay, yeah, so I was definitely rolling my eyes at the part where her friend Valencia says that she's such an inspiration to others. Just so you're aware that this show is actually a musical comedy slash drama. There's definitely a lot of parodies that they do to fight back against stereotyping. There's actually a whole parody song later in this episode dealing with how Valencia uses Rebecca's event to inspire others. But anyways, I think the show does a good job of showing mental illness in a way that is not to be feared nor to be weirdly glamorized, especially when dealing with one of the most stigmatized mental illnesses. In this particular scene, they don't show Rebecca as any of these common stereotypes. She's just being human, and she has all these supportive friends, and she's not broken or damaged because she has this illness. It's a part of her, and she's great. I definitely think that they do a better job of portraying mental illness than other shows like 13 Reasons Why, for example. Overall, I think the show is not great, not only for bringing visibility to BPD and mental illness in general, but also just not falling into any negative stereotypes. By openly talking about it and seeing it represented on screen, it does a lot to help reduce the stigma, and representation matters. Anyways, that's it for today. If you guys can think of other TV shows or movies that you think do a pretty good job of accurately depicting mental illness, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, y'all.